All right, let's get everybody. Welcome in. Give it a couple minutes for everybody to load on in. We have 48 orders going out from this very, very long weekend. Really good weekend in sales, and I didn't list anything. I was on vacation this whole time, so that was the best part. Got all these sales and didn't even have to really do anything. Auto Posher pretty much did everything for me, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. If you guys are watching this on YouTube and you're watching the replay, make sure you say replay down in the chat. Let me know that you rewatch this, and we'll go ahead and get started. Like I said, we're going to wait a couple minutes. I'll probably get started, even though there's not going to be a lot of people here in the beginning, because I have to get this stuff out because I have a lot of orders to pack. So, what's up, old school shoe guy? Appreciate you hopping on in. As you guys are coming in, let me know in the chat. Let me know how many sales you had this weekend, how good the weekend was. Happy late Father's Day to those of you on Facebook and YouTube. I know I didn't say it because I wasn't on live this weekend, but happy late Father's Day to all you fathers out there. And yeah, really good weekend. Nice, refreshing weekend. Got to take a nice vacation and just enjoy myself, and got to make some money while I was on vacation. That's the best part of this business, is you can continue to make money even though you're away on vacation. Cool thing. We'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and get started. People are just jumping in. I can repeat some of these numbers throughout the live if I have to. Let me move you guys off to the side real quick so I can see my screen. And let's go ahead and get started. We got first sale is actually a viewer sale. These sold, I think, last Friday, but the person didn't send me their address. Oh, no, they sold on Thursday, but the person didn't send me their address in enough time. So they're shipping out today. These are the Castaway pants. You can see they got flags all over them. A really nice pair of pants, brand new with tags. I paid $20 for these. I sold them to them for $40 shipped. Again, I give you guys great deals if you buy straight from us instead of buying on platforms, because I don't get hit with those fees. So let me see. After fees, shipping, cost of goods, we make $9.54 profit. Again, I didn't have to list these. I just basically put them in an envelope and shipped them out. So I got no problem making only about $10 profit on those. So just watch your IG post, roasted them. I tried. What's even funnier, Elliot, is he sent his girlfriend to defend him on TikTok. Just quite hilarious. She tried not to say that she was his girlfriend too, which was the best part. She's like, no, we just share the same Depop store. It's like, but you're not boyfriend and girlfriend. And then one of my followers went to their page and figured out they actually are boyfriend and girlfriend. They DM'd me, and I was like, oh, so they are boyfriend and girlfriend. She just doesn't want to say it, that he doesn't even know what he's doing. He's just literally making videos to get views. He doesn't know what he's doing. All right, those are shipped. Next up, we got some Mercari sales. I've already printed out all my labels from Mercari. If you guys know what I do, I go and get my labels from Pirate Ship from Mercari, put that information into my spreadsheet of what I paid, and I print out my labels. So that way you guys don't have to sit here and wait for me to put all that information in. Appreciate everybody hopping in. If you guys could tap the screen, send the likes, I appreciate it. If you're new here, hit that follow button, top left-hand corner. What I do is I buy stuff cheap. I resell online for a profit. That's what I do for a full-time job. So if you want to learn how to make a little bit of extra side income, this is the live for you. Just hit that follow button, tap that screen. I would appreciate it. Right now, we're going over all of the sales from this weekend. So first Mercari sale we're going to go over is this Vineyard Vines shirt. It's a Vineyard Vines men's XL shirt. I paid $8.03 for this. It sold for $28. So after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, I make $11.62. What's up, Dwayne? Over on Facebook. Appreciate you hopping in. This is just going to go into one of these purple poly bags. I have these linked in my bio if you're interested in purchasing them. If you need some poly bags, Linktree link in my bio. There we go. They are all, that's packed up and it's ready to go. Love watching. Appreciate you, Kit Kat. Thank you so much. Thanks for hopping in. That one is shipped. Next up, we have a pair of Lucky Brand men's jeans. Lucky Brand men's jeans. Lucky Brand men's jeans. I believe I did these priority mail, regular priority mail. Let me look really quick. Yeah, I did these regular priority mail because this person lives in Florida. So what I'm going to use with this is not a padded flat rate. I'm going to use one of these because they live in Florida. It only cost me $7. How much did it cost me for my label? It only cost me $7.05 to ship it regular priority because this person lives in Florida. Oh, by the way, I heard I got some good news for those of you who are a little worried about the new first class shipping program. All you sell is clothes. I have some shoes that I sold, but mostly clothing, yes. I have some good news for those of you who are worried about the new first class program. If you guys didn't know, they're getting rid of first class. I believe it's July 7th is the day that they're getting rid of first class mail, and they're starting with it's a new, I forget the name of it, but it's like ground delivery service or something like that. They're not changing the prices of first class mail. And you will actually get $100 worth of insurance now with first class mail. So it's actually a big boost. So for those of you who are a little bit worried about the prices of first class mail, they're not adjusting. I got word today from my dad, who is still working at the post office. So I asked him to ask some clerks for me. Yeah, called Ground Advantage. That's what it's called, Ground Advantage. Apple user, appreciate you for the follow. Yeah, so don't worry about the new program. They're not exactly switching anything. It's going to be the same exact program. Same exact program. Those were Lucky Brand jeans. I don't know if I even showed them. I'm sitting here talking. Lucky Brand jeans, I paid $10.17 for those, sold for $34 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I make $11.89. What's up, Tokyo? Tokyo's over on Facebook. Happy late Father's Day. Appreciate you, Tracy. Thank you so much. Yeah, Ground Advantage. Don't be worried about it. It's not that big of a deal. I know a lot of people are worried about it. They're like, no, they're getting rid of first class. My price of my packages are going to skyrocket. I knew this wasn't going to happen. There's no way they could do that. So you do Poshmark and eBay, and what other platform? eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I'm shipping out my Mercari sales right now, such as this Woolrich shirt. This is a men's Woolrich shirt. I got this in a bulk buy. I really didn't want it, but he kind of just threw it in. So I paid $7.13 for each item in that bulk buy. This one sold for $24. It sold within like a week. That's good. But I only made $4.57 profit. I knew I wasn't going to make much on this. I wasn't really thrilled about getting it. But he's like, here, I'll give it to you. Technically, I only paid $4 for this, but I spread the cost of my purchases against all of my purchases in that bulk buy. So that's why this one's a little bit higher. You cross post your items. I use List Perfectly to cross post my items. Correct. So all of my clothing items are cross-listed to eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. They're all on all three of those sites. That's why when I made that video about that kid that didn't know what he's talking about, I literally have the perfect store for it to prove him wrong, because I literally put all of my items against all my platforms, and eBay outsells all of them by far. And it's not like I'm paying attention to eBay any more than I am the other platforms. I'm literally just cross-listing my stuff, and it just sells faster on eBay. So that's why he's wrong. What's up, Angie? Appreciate you. Good morning. This is going to go padded flat rate. It does weigh over a pound, and it is going pretty far away, so I had to put it padded flat rate. I could have put it regular flat rate envelope, but I hardly ever use those. I only use padded. So the Surf's Up live Eastern time. Is the Surf's Up live Eastern time? Yes, it's 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will be live on Surf's Up live over on TikTok tonight. I won't have my own live on TikTok. I'm going to be live with Surf's Up. Sign up through your affiliate link for Whatnot. Got approved this morning to sell. Awesome. Let's go, Ann. Hopefully you have your first, let me know when your first show is. Pop in the chat whenever your first show is, and I'll try to get some people over there for you. Which was the best video ever. You like that? I like that video too. What's up, Aubrey? Aubrey, again, appreciate all the support last night. You went absolutely nuts, and you never have to do that again. Just sit here and watch. You're good. You're good. You've paid for many, many shows over and over again. So just sit here and watch. Next up, we got a pair of Figs women's small leggings. These don't do as good as the bigger sizes. This one only sold for $20. We paid $7.47. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, we went like $4.57. Pretty actually bad sale. So we're only gonna try to pick these up in bigger sizes. So from a business structure perspective, did you create an LLC or sole proprietor? I'm doing sole proprietor. I don't have an LLC yet, but Kim, I'm probably gonna have an LLC by the end of this year. Any advice on first-time sellers? Sell items in your house first. Sell items in your house first before you ever go to thrift stores. Watch a ton of free content like this on YouTube. There's tons of free content from other sellers. Give out all their information for free. You don't have to pay for a course. Just learn as much as you can before you start diving in. Why is she calling me? Hold on. I got to take this call. Hello? Yeah, give me a second. Hold on. Hang on. All right. I'm back. I had to give Kayla some information, so that's why I had to take that call. How can I find you on eBay? My eBay store is linked in my bio. It's also in the description of this video. So I apologize for that. Sorry that I had to leave for a second. I lost all my viewers. Everybody on TikTok is like, what? He's gone. That's all right. They'll be back. All right. That one is shipped. Next up, we have a Tommy Bahama shirt. Where is it? Right here. It's Tommy Bahama. It's a Village. It's called Village Dust. It's a nice polo shirt. It's got a beautiful pattern to it. We picked these up for $15.29. I got a bunch of these. I think they're all size medium. This one sold for $42 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I will make $15.91. What's up, Joel? I was happy I sold 2 of my old clothing items this weekend. Nice. Let's go, Ashley. That's awesome. That's awesome. Get some sales from the stuff that you already have. It's dope. Use an iPad for your lives? No, I use my phone. I have 2 phones. So I use one of my phones. Just starting out, you and Surf's Up have helped me so much. So first, thank you. Question, does selling items on eBay have odd and change price? Wait, does selling items on eBay at odd and change prices help? Okay, so you're talking about like using like 99, 97. The reason you do that, it's a old retail trick. So if you price something at $20 or $19.99, it tricks the person into thinking that they're not paying $20 for that item. So that's why you use that. Yes, $11.88 versus $12. Yeah, it tricks that person into thinking they're only paying $11 instead of $12 when really they're really close to $12. So that's the reason why you do that. So yeah. So you'll see a lot of items at $19.99, $24.99, $29.99. $29.99 is technically $30, but right off the bat, when I say that, it makes you think it's going to be $30 or $20, or it's in the $20 range when technically it's at $30. So that's why people do that. All right, let's get to the Poshmark sales. This is a men's Lacoste polo. Picked this up for $5.34. It sold for $29 on Poshmark, which means after my fees, shipping, and cost of goods, I make $17.86 on this polo. Really, really good sale right there. Really good sale. What's up, Thrifty Duckies? Thrifty Duckies is in the house. Thrifty Duckies, by the way, Kayla, if you're watching this, you just killed you actually just murdered my viewership. I was literally at like 100 viewers, and then now I'm down to 30. Thank you. Thank you for that. Where do you get those clear bags from? Linktree, link in my bio. You get them linked in my bio. I have all my supplies. I get most of them on Amazon, and I have an Amazon storefront where you can purchase the stuff. I just make an affiliate hit. It doesn't cost you any more. So I make like, if you buy those bags, I think I get like 10 cents every time somebody buys a bag. So it's just a way for extra income for me. It doesn't cost you any more money. So feel free to get your bags through my links. If you're on TikTok right now, tap the screen. It looks like as soon as I lost my viewership, I lost all algorithm hit too. So if you guys could tap the screen, send the likes, drop some comments, share the live, do what you got to do. Let's get it back in action, because right now we're dropping like flies. Next up, I got a pair of Nike golf pants. Picked these up for $5.34. This one sold for $25 after fees, shipping, cost of goods. I make $14.66. $14.66. These are going to go. I always use these bags for Poshmark. Reason being is with Poshmark, you ship everything priority mail, so you might as well use the free stuff instead of using the bags that I actually pay for on Amazon. So I order these in stacks of like 100 to 200 at a time, and I get them all in. So that way I don't have to pay for my stuff. I'd rather use the free stuff. Looks like it's about to rain outside too. Might get a nice rainstorm. All right. We're not even close to getting done. I have tons of eBay sales. I actually sold 3 pairs of shoes this weekend, which is awesome because I don't normally sell shoes. Next up, we got some Southern Tide Skipjack shorts. Picked these up for $6.42. These had a huge stain on the back, so I listed them super low. They sold for $12 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I make $2.63, which is perfect because I just wanted to pretty much make my money back on these because they had a huge stain on the back. So How do you get the free shipping bags? You go to USPS.com. USPS.com, they have a section for shipping supplies, and then you click the free button, and then you can order all these envelopes, like these envelopes that I'm using, and also these envelopes. You can order tons of them for free. I think there's a limit, but you can just keep ordering them over and over again, so there really is no limit. And you can have them delivered right to your door, so your mailman will drop them off. It normally takes, like, if you order today, it'll probably take until the end of the week to get there, but then they're all free. So enjoying your live and learning a lot. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. How do you say your name? Taiwana? Is that how you say it? Oh, Siri, I'm not talking to you. I think it's Taiwana. I think it's how you pronounce it. That is an awesome name, by the way. No problem. No problem. Yeah, get those free supplies. Don't pay for your shipping supplies. There we go. That one is shipped. Next up, we have some Peter Millar golf shorts. These are brand new with tags. I picked these up in a bulk buy. I paid... Never mind. I didn't pick them a bulk buy. I got them from, I think, Nordstrom Rack. I paid $16.05 for these. They sold for $50. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $23.95. I believe I bought these in the 5, 10, 15 event at Nordstrom Rack, but it was a while ago. They haven't done that event in a very, very long time. So also, your point about returns on Amazon is 100% true. I sell on Amazon, and without question, I have to accept returns as a buyer. When I return an item, I don't even have to return. Exactly. And most of the time, Elliot, like if you get, like, say for example, you sell a pair of shoes, right? And the person wore the crap out of the pair of shoes. On Amazon, it's really hard to get that person or get Amazon to refund you any amount for the damage to those shoes, because Amazon is a different beast. It's just pretty much you are going to get a ton of sales, but you got to deal with a lot of crap along the way. So it's like you pay to play, and that's one of the ways you pay. So yeah, people don't understand that. When people complain about returns on eBay, I just don't understand their complaint, because if you had a normal brick and mortar, and I mean, you could make a no return policy in your brick and mortar, but you're going to lose customers. Customers are going to come into your clothing reselling shop, and they're going to say, hey, do you offer returns? And you're going to say no. And they're going to say, well, I mean, of course they can try the item on, but let's say they get it home and there's a big stain on the back. You just lost that customer for life because they got home and they realized your item was flawed. If you ship out an item that's flawed, or you ship an item that doesn't fit, you should expect the person to give you to want to return the item. I mean, everybody in the chat probably right now, if you bought something online that didn't fit, you'd probably want to be able to return it. You wouldn't want to be stuck with it and say, oh, I got this item that doesn't even fit me now. Especially if the measurements were off or something like that. So when people complain about returns, it's just because they don't have a business mindset. They're more focused on just getting the money and taking the money and not worrying about the item afterwards. You have to do the complete process. It's, from sale to customer service all the way through, has to be done correctly for your business to grow. Next up, we got another Tommy Bahama Hawaiian shirt. Really nice one. It's got hula girls all over it. Really good. Anytime you find Tommy Bahama with hula girls, pick it up. Let me see what this sold for. This one sold for $36. I paid $13.91 for it. After fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make $14.89. This one sold on good old Poshmark. Good old Poshmark. Good Poshmark sales this weekend. Poshmark was popping off yesterday. It was pretty slow throughout this weekend, but yesterday it just popped off. Absolutely popped off. Getting messages on the side. Messages on the side. It's the K-Way. What's up, Stephanie? It is the K-Way. We got a nice quiet live this morning. This reminds me of the good old days. I kind of like it when it's nice and quiet and I don't have to answer a bunch of questions. I actually enjoy it a lot more. It's nice and easy. I can connect with people in the chat. This is the perfect time, by the way. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the chat, because I can actually answer all of your questions while I'm shipping. And probably the next 30 minutes or so, we're going to get bombarded with a bunch of people. And then it's going to go absolutely nuts. So how many listings do you do a day? I try to do 20 per day, every single day. And I'm starting to use the draft bank method. So that's listing a bunch of items in the beginning of the week and having 100 items ready to go to be able to list. I'm going to work on that this week. But yeah, I try to do 20 per day. So if I can get, 100 items listed, I have 5 days worth of listings ready to go. So Do you recommend selling expensive brands? Yes. If you can sell expensive brands, do it. You might as well. That's how you make, obviously, expensive brands go for more money. So why are you probably going to LLC? What are the benefits? You need to talk to your tax advisor about the benefits, but because I have a social media presence, I'm way more liable, or I'm way more of a target than I ever was before. If I was just selling on the side and I didn't have this presence, I wouldn't be as, much of a target for people that say like, hey, you sent me the wrong item, I want to sue you, kind of thing. So to have an LLC, it's just a benefit. It gives me like a little bit of a shield against things like that. So that's why I'm going to get an LLC. Can I get some motivation to fill out my spreadsheet? I am lazy about it. Your motivation is I am demotivated too. But as soon as I get done with this live, Stephanie, I promise I'm going to fill out my whole spreadsheet too. So if you do yours, I'm going to do mine. That's your motivation, because I need to do mine too. So what's up? Man, I don't even know what to call you anymore. Why you changed your name again? Bio treasures now. I'm so lost. Next up, we have a Lacoste shirt. Picked this up for $8.03. It sold for $25 and it sold really fast, actually. Made $11.97 profit. So how do you work on getting on how to work on getting online sales and marketing? So eBay does your marketing for you. As long as you list your item with a good title, good description, and you have good photos, eBay will do all of those all that marketing for you. So it's not like having your own storefront where you have to bring that traffic to your storefront. eBay does that for you. So I hope that answers your question. Just make sure your listings are good. Titles, descriptions, all that good stuff. Is there a pro doing List Perfectly versus Vendoo in your opinion? I've only used List Perfectly, Annie. I've never used Vendoo. Both services have pros and cons. You have to just weigh your options and see which one's best for you. If you decide to go with List Perfectly, I do have a link in my bio and in the description of this video on Facebook. And you get a 30% off your first month. So if you wanted to just try it out for a month and see if you liked it, and they also have a trial version too. So if you want to try it out for a month, see if you like it. If you don't like it, then you can, of course, hop to other platforms. So just call me Treasure. eBay is in bio, yeah. I own Basic Store on eBay. Is there a way I can get free or next to free supplies? So with the eBay store, the second tier, you get coupons every quarter to use for supplies. That's the only way you can get free supplies, but you have to pay for a quarterly coupons, or you have to pay for a subscription to be able to get that. So have you tried Flip for cross listing? No, but I hear there's a lot of issues with Flip. I hear there's a lot of when you get something for free, you shouldn't expect it to be better than anything else. That's what I'll say. So that's what I hear from Flip. Took some of your tips about pictures and has been working for me. Let's go. Make sure those pictures are good. That's what's going to sell your item. That picture sells your item before your title and description does. When I try to get Jason Hayes spreadsheet, doesn't give me a link on Etsy to download it. Easy. I'm going to go through your link and get it. Okay. If you go through my link, it'll take you to his Etsy store. From there, you purchase it, and he will send you a link, I believe, via email. I think is how you get it. And then you also get in the email, you will get a YouTube video that goes over the entire spreadsheet as well. So if you're interested, I have a link in my bio to save for that. I think you get 10% off with my code. But yeah, you get all those perks. It basically goes over the whole spreadsheet. It's awesome. You sure about that? Sure about what? Sure about that? Sure about that? Next up, I have a pair of Outdoor Voices. These are men's Outdoor Voices pull-on pants. Pick these up for $7.47. They sold for $28 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I made $14.93. $14.93. Really good one. Tough Buck said, sure about that? Tough Buck has, who is that? Einstein, I think, is your profile picture. I can't really see it from here. Is your light box set up linked in the bio? Yes. Both the light boxes behind me are linked in my bio as well. Watched your live last night in the sauna garage. Lots of sales pulled. Based on your content sales, what do you anticipate your numbers to look like in Q4? Good question. I need motivation to keep a few sales. So it really depends on how much I list in this period of time. People don't understand, like, this is the time you set up for Q4. You don't set up for Q4 during Q4. So when you start seeing a slowdown in sales during this time of year, you should be listing more than ever to combat those slow sales. And then Q4, you've done all the work beforehand and you will get a bunch of sales. So it really depends on how much I list. It depends on if we hire an employee, which we're thinking about hiring an employee here pretty soon, which will help with our sales, help with our listing, all that good stuff. Anticipation of that. I can't say that word. Anticipation for Q4. I'll probably this year. I think I can do a quarter million in sales between eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and whatnot. I think I can get to a $250,000, which means most of those, probably about 60,000, I'll be able to do from November to December. That's what I think I can do. If I keep my head down right now, I think I can do that. $250,000. This question sounds better. Yeah. Do you use recommended shipping on eBay or put the exact dimensions? KitKat, it doesn't really matter what I do because most of my items are free shipping. So if they're free shipping, I'll just put in, like pretty much all my shirts, I put in 10 ounces, 9 by 11 by 12. That's what I do. Because I'm buying the label anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So if you want to use exact measurements, what you should do is you list your item, you put it in the package you're going to ship it in, you weigh it, you measure it, you charge it to the customer. That's the easiest way to make sure you don't make a mistake. So especially in a clothing business, there will always be fit issues. 100%. Who do you get your who do you keep spreadsheets for? I keep them for myself, so that way I know my numbers. Like for example, if I wanted to know exactly how much I sold yesterday, so yesterday would have been June 19th. Yesterday, June 19th, I sold $399.97 worth of inventory. June 18th, I sold $451.93 in inventory. June 17th, I sold $492.95 in inventory. If you don't keep a spreadsheet, you don't know what you sold yesterday. I know down to the exact penny exactly how much I sold. I can also look exactly how much I've sold per month. Like last month alone, in May, I sold $19,934.48. You see how quickly I can pull those numbers? It's all because I have a spreadsheet. If you are just going based off of what you think you're making, and then at the end of the year, you're getting all your spreadsheets and then you're just giving it to your tax advisor, I guarantee you're missing out on deductions. I guarantee you're missing out on income, all that good stuff, simply because you're not keeping up with your numbers. Keeping up with numbers is key. And I have a link in my bio if you want to sign up for Jason's spreadsheet. That's what the spreadsheet that I use. All right, so that is my eBay and Poshmark sales. Now I have to ship out. No, that's my Poshmark and Mercari sales. Now I have to ship out eBay, which is quite a bit. 35 total sales this weekend on good old eBay. So let's open up eBay really quick. I haven't even opened it yet. What info do you put in your spreadsheets? If you put them into your sales portion of your spreadsheet, it will calculate everything else for you in Jason's spreadsheet. So I'll be able to look at appreciate you, Donna. I'll be able to look at my day, my month, my yearly totals, which platform is best for me, which categories sell best for me, all because I put it into my sales portion of my spreadsheet. That's all moved over and calculated elsewhere from his. So you just have to put everything in one section of the spreadsheet, and it just calculates everything for you behind the scenes. It's a really awesome spreadsheet. How about that Weber built shirt? I know, that's insane. Brand Bruce Weber. That's crazy. That is an insane shirt that you showed me on IG. That's just crazy. By the way, I'm drinking Chris's coffee. If you haven't got Chris's coffee yet, you probably should get it. It's really good stuff. All right, let's see about some sales. This one, I'm just going to grab randomly because I have so much stuff. I can't do them all in order. It's impossible. All right, where are you? This one is a Ralph Lauren 2XL Blake shirt. I picked this up for $7.13. I did the surf's up method on this. I listed it for $17.99 plus shipping, and it sold full price $17.99 plus shipping. So this is just going to go into a envelope. I'm out of my eBay envelope, so I have to use my purple envelopes to ship these out. So you ship items, pack them every day or only certain days. I do every day. So if I sell something, for example, like later on today, it'll go out tomorrow. And then you can come back to these lives every morning and I show you guys what sold the day before. Tomorrow morning, we won't do that though, because we're going to be live at Red, White, and Blue Thrift. So we'll be out thrifting tomorrow. So that won't happen tomorrow. Wednesdays and sometimes Fridays are the only days of the week that I don't do lives in the morning because I'm live on TikTok shopping. So, all right, this is going to ship for $5.04. Again, it just goes right into this envelope and it ships out. Easy peasy. Don't forget to use your Q2 eBay coupon. Yes, I've already used it though. I'm already out of those bags. So He's giving away some of your merch. I asked if I could get one of your Coogee sweaters since you're in Florida and you don't need them. Oh, are you talking about Chris? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, Chris was saying something about giving away people's merch yet. He hasn't hit me up, but I'm assuming he's just going to buy the shirt and have me ship it to the person. I think is what he's saying. Yeah, Chris. Okay, cool. Good old Peak. Good old Chris at Peak, supporting his resellers. Look at him do his thing. This sold this morning. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren like zip shirt. It's like a almost like a polo, but it's not really a polo. It's like a t-shirt with a zip on the front. It's pretty cool looking. I paid $7.13 for this. It sold for $16.19 plus ship. This was a Auto Posher sale. Definitely Auto Posher sale because I don't send out offers anymore. Auto Posher does it for me. So how do you know the style name? Ralph Lauren Blake. So underneath the tag, Rana, underneath the tags, they will have on some Ralph Lauren pieces, they will have the style name. So on that one, just below the main tag, it said Blake. So that's how I knew it. Where's the lady today? She's actually taking one of the kids to the doctor's because it's her 10-year-old checkup. My daughter turned 10 years old this past weekend. That's one reason why we're in Orlando. And she has her 10-year-old checkup today. So that's where the lady is. She'll be back probably within the next 15 minutes. That's who called me and made me lose all my viewers. One trick to TikTok. You didn't know this, and you want to do lives. You never get calls on lives because as soon as you get a call, you lose your connection and all your viewers escape you. And that's what happened today. Thanks, Kayla. How was y'all little friendly reseller community? Y'all support each other. That's the way to do it. You got to support your friends. Support your friends. I've talked about this before. I have friends that used to be really good friends to me. And as soon as they found out that I was reselling, they want to get everything cheap. They're like, hey, you got any shirts? And got any shirts? And what kind of deal can you give me on the shirts? I'm like, deal? Why'd I have to give you a deal? You should just be buying the shirts outright from me. You should be supporting me. I would support you if you had a business. Every business that I've ever paid, like my friends have a business. I'm not asking them for a discount. I'm asking to support them, and I'll pay them full price. And sometimes I pay them over full price just because I know what the costs is and all that stuff. And Chris is one of those friends that will buy the stuff. He just buys it outright, doesn't care. He's not asking for a deal. He's just doing good stuff. So we love Chris at Peak. Where are you located? I'm in the Tampa Bay area. My baby just turned 10 in May. She's so fun at this age. Yes, they are. They're fun because they take care of themselves. They just do their own thing sometimes. Whereas we have a 2, well, not even 2 yet. He's almost 2, and he requires a ton of attention. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren 3XB shirt, really big size. Always pick up big size Ralph Lauren. They sell a little bit better. Paid $5.34 for this, and it sold for $30. $30. Like going out to eat and your friend is a server, I tip more than I should. Exactly. Yes, exactly. That's how it should be because you want to support them, especially if they have their own business. If they have their own business, you should, because it's already hard enough to get your own business to get off the ground and start running. And people that take a leap of faith and they're like, hey, I'm going to give up my full-time job where I have comfortable pay and I'm going to, push myself to make this work because I want it to work. You should be going to them and saying, hey, how much is that shirt you have? I want to buy it. They say $20 and you should be throwing them 25 because you're a friend and you're supporting friends' business. That's how it should work. That's how I think. But some people don't think that way. You sell kids clothes too? I don't really sell too many kids clothes. I think right now I only have 2 kids clothes listed. Kids clothes are a little bit of a harder sell because kids just grow out of clothes so fast. So if you go to any garage sale, you'll see kids clothes everywhere. And it's just because there's so much out there and kids grow out of them. It's hard to sell them. Really hard to sell them. Next up, we got a pair of Peter Millard. These are like activewear shorts. Picked these up for $16.05 and they sold for $56.69. These are brand new at tags. Picked these up, I believe, at the 5/10/15 event at Nordstrom Rack. By the way, a lot of my new at tag clothing is selling. The stuff that was kind of sitting is now starting to sell, like these. Because if you go to any of these stores, Nordstrom Rack, TJ Maxx, any online retailers, the price of their clothing has increased. And they don't hardly do any more clearance sales. So therefore, a lot of people are running to sites like eBay to get their brand new at tag clothing. So if you can get some brand new at tag clothing and good brands cheap, I would pick them up because it might be one of the last opportunities you get to buy from that store super cheap. I haven't seen a huge discount at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Nordstrom Rack, any of those stores in a very, very long time. After the pandemic, it completely changed, especially now with inflation and all that stuff too. So I don't iron anything before packaging. I don't iron anything before I list. I just list them as is. Unless it's like kids boutique styles. Yes, like those will do good. There's certain brands in kids clothing that does good. I just don't focus on those because there's so little that do good that it's really hard to find those couple items. If I were to pick up one of those brands, it's just because they were like in the wrong section of the thrift store and I picked it up. But yes, I agree with you. There are certain brands that do really good. There's like that Lululemon brand. It's named something else, but it's made by Lululemon for kids, and those do pretty good, but not something that I focus on. Next up, we got a Duluth Trading Co. shirt. Let me find it really quick. Is that it? Yes, that is it. This is a Duluth Trading Co. shirt. This is not it, is it? Do I have the right shirt here? Hold on, let me look at this. It is the right shirt. Okay, we're good. Just making sure before I ship it out. Now I gotta wait for my computer to load. $3.21 is what we paid for this. It sold for $24.99 free shipping. How do you determine if you use free shipping or customer pays? I'm playing with that Rusty Bucket right now. Like this item was listed before I started doing the whole buyer pay shipping thing. I probably would have listed this buyer pay shipping if it was like last week when I was listing this. And I would have listed it for like $17.99 plus ship. But this one sold for $24.99 free ship. It's the same exact thing. It works out to the same exact math. So Eviva, yeah, something like that. Yep, that's the one I was thinking of. Nordstrom is closing their stores here in Alberta, Canada. Yeah, I know a lot of stores are doing that in Canada. They're closing a lot of their Canadian stores. Do Canadians not buy enough from them? Maybe that's it. What's up, Liv? Appreciate you hopping in. This is a slow chat, Liv. This is good. I like this slower chat. I'm able to keep up with everything while I ship. So if you guys want to keep the cap at 50, that'll be wonderful. If anybody joins over 50, I need you guys to kick them out. Like we're at 51 right now. Kick that person out. They're not allowed to be here. I got to keep it at 50 so I can answer all the questions. You're selling long sleeves. Do you list all? So yeah, some of this stuff has already been listed. I listed it in the wintertime, Sarah, but I will still list long sleeve this time of year. But of course, I'm going to focus on listing the stuff that'll sell faster this time of year. So short sleeves, shorts, stuff like that, t-shirts, those will sell better. So did we see my post for a t-shirt? I haven't yet, no. If you posted it today, I woke up just a little bit ago. So, and for some reason on TikTok, I'm not getting my tags. They're not going into my notifications. So I don't ever see that. So few returns with buyer pay shipping. Yeah, I mean, if buyer pays return shipping, if is what you're talking about, yes, I see few returns because the buyers know they have to pay to return it. So yeah, you will get a little bit less returns with that. All right, next up, we have a pair of, I think these are AGs. Yep, these are AGs. Let me find the listing really quick. AGs. I pay $8.03 for these. They sold for $30. I normally get more for these. AG is kind of falling off a little bit, so I'm going to make sure I pay attention to the prices I'm paying for AG jeans. I'll still make a decent profit, like around like $12 to $15 on these, but I'm really looking for more when it comes to good old AG. So these are going to go padded flat rate, ship for $8.30. It's not Mercari. I stick with Poshmark. I do really, really good on Facebook Marketplace. I can't get anything to sell on Facebook Marketplace. There you go. That one shipped. I can't get anything to sell. I was listing stuff on Facebook Marketplace for a very long time, and it just out of the blue completely stopped selling. And I was doing the relisting and all that stuff, and I still wasn't getting stuff to move. I had a really good period of time, like late last year, like November, December of last year, stuff was selling like crazy on Facebook. But this year is completely fallen off. So hope your vacation was awesome. Appreciate you, $. Appreciate you hopping in over on YouTube. Do you just focus on clothes, or do you have other items you look for? I do look for other items, but I mainly focus on clothing, Annie, just because our stores in this area are so good when it comes to clothing. Yes, I actually found a collared cool shirt, navy blue. If interested, I don't do the shirts. I only do the sweaters, Elliot, but appreciate you asking. Trisha's here. Trisha's 69th. Let's go. There we go. That one's shipped. Shipped 299th. No, you're 669th. I already answered that one. I already read that one. All right, let's ship out the next one. I hope these fit in a padded flat rate. These are men's Levi's jeans. Picked these up for $5.34 and they sold for $33. Probably got these at red, white, and blue at that price, but I need to make them fit into a padded flat rate. I need to squish them down. I'm doing my ship out that I'm watching you so funny. I'm doing my ship out that I'm watching you so funny. Are you saying you're shipping your items too? Is that kind of what you're saying? I don't really know. I'm trying to read it. I'm doing my ship out. I'm shipping my ship out. All right, they do fit padded flat rate envelope. These are going to New York. Just squish them down, get them to fit. Oh, you're doing your ship outs as well. Okay, gotcha. So you're shipping out your orders. That's what I thought you were saying. Let's go. How many orders are you shipping out? Do you buy your postage from eBay, through eBay, or Pirate Ship? I get it mostly through eBay. There are some instances where I will get it through Pirate Ship, but most of the time it's through eBay. Like this one, it's going to be $8.30 on eBay. It's going to be $8.30 on Pirate Ship. It's the same exact price. So there's no point in going from back and forth between both. So thank you for all your information. You helped me a lot. Appreciate you hopping in. Appreciate you watching the stuff. I do have a video coming out today. I am going to film it probably after this live. And that's going to be talking a little bit about Auto Posher. I haven't made a video about it, and I know a lot of people know it here in the lives, but there are people that don't come in my lives, and they have no clue what Auto Posher is. So I am going to make a video, and I am going to talk about what happened this weekend because of Auto Posher. Like I said, I was on vacation. I didn't touch anything. I didn't relist. I'll give you guys a little bit of information about what Auto Posher did this weekend. From Friday to Sunday, Auto Posher delisted and recreated 197 listings on eBay, 150 on Poshmark, and 150 on Mercari. I didn't touch my computer. I also sent out a ton of offers this weekend. Why are people calling me? Why do people keep calling me? It's too early for all these calls. But yes, did all that work in the background. Hold on, I gotta wait for my TikTok to come back up. I'm literally on the spiel. I need to set my phone to do not disturb. There we go. We're back. Okay, but Auto Posher did all that for me. It sent out offers, it shared my closet, and it recreated almost 500 listings this weekend without touching my hands, without me doing anything. I just basically accepted offers. So what's up, Amy? Quick question for you. What's your best cross-listing platform? I use List Perfectly, if that's what you're asking. So Auto Posher is legit sauce. You need to tell Kayla to look up Revolve jeans if she hasn't heard of it yet. Great resale value. I'll ask her. I'm pretty sure she heard of Revolve, but I'll tell her. Appreciate everybody hopping in. It looks like TikTok algorithm just like somehow just started working. I knew this was gonna happen. If you guys are just hopping in, we've been live for a while. I only had like 30 people in here. It was really great. We got to like talk to a lot of people, but now everybody's coming on in. I'm still not brave enough to tackle eBay. eBay is king. I'm telling you, like those of you who are worried about starting on eBay, eBay is king. That's where you're going to get most of your sales from. I guarantee it. So if you're selling like 2 to 3 items on Poshmark a day or a week, if you move all your stuff to eBay, you are going to see more sales. I'm telling you that for a fact. It's a hard thing to do, but yes, you'll be able to do it. So Surf's Up got off. That's why everybody's here. Okay, that makes sense. I found vintage made in USA Ralph Lauren yesterday with beautiful pattern. Nice. Old school Ralph Lauren with really good patterns can go for really big money. So eBay has been terrible for me. If eBay is terrible for you, I'll give you this. And this is no shot at you. Most likely the items that you have listed are not good items. They're not good items. They don't have good sell-through rate. They're items that people aren't looking for. For example, this is not a great item. It looks like a great item. When you go to a thrift store, you'll probably pick one of these up and think you're going to make a lot of money off of it. But this is a Adidas Golf Polo. This is not a pickup. I got this in a bulk buy. That's the only reason why I have this listed. Paid $8.98. This sold for $20.69, and this almost took a year to sell. So people will pick up Adidas and be like, Adidas is a great brand. It'll sell well. I know it will because everybody wears Adidas. The problem is everybody wears Adidas, and there's Adidas everywhere out there. So your competition is fierce. Whereas if you pick something up that's more niche, you'll get more sales. Excited for that. Will it be on TikTok? Yeah, that video will be on TikTok, Facebook, and on YouTube. If you're talking about the Auto Posher video, it'll be across all platforms. I'm going to make it today. I'm going to talk about this weekend, talk about exactly how many sales I got. And again, I didn't have to touch anything. I pretty much stayed on track with the number of sales that I had last weekend. This past weekend. So the weekend before. So not last weekend, the weekend before. I pretty much had the same amount of sales between both weekends, and I didn't have to touch my phone. Accept offers. That's it. So when I got an offer in, I either accepted it or I countered offered it, and that's it. So that's all because of Auto Posher. There's no other service. And I will talk about my numbers too. How much sales have increased. Do you guys want to hear that right now? How many sales have increased over the last few months to Auto Posher? I'll give you guys a sneak peek if you want. How much my sales have increased. And again, the only thing I've changed is one thing. It's adding Auto Posher to the service. So if you guys want to hear those numbers, I'll throw them out to you really quick. Lauren says yes. Callahan says yes. All right, let me print out this label really quick, and then we will talk about my increase in sales from Auto Posher, because it's actually pretty crazy. It's really, really good. For those of you who are on the fence, this is what you can expect to see. If you, of course, I have a larger store, but the numbers should work. So let's go to month. Okay, on eBay. Okay, so this is how my breakdown goes with Auto Posher. March, I didn't have Auto Posher. April, I had Auto Posher for about half of the month. I think I started on like the 12th or the 13th of April. And then May, I've had Auto Posher this entire month running for me in the background. So in March on eBay, I had, let me see, hold on. In March on eBay, I had, oh, wait, no, is that the right number? Hold on. 486. Okay, so March on eBay, I had 486 sales. 486 sales. On April, I had 549 sales. And then May, I had 571 sales. So as you can see, that number is slowly increasing. Oh no, that's the wrong number. Hold on. That's why I'm like looking at this, like what is going on? There we go. This is the numbers I want to take. That was my total sales. That doesn't make any sense. That's way too much. Okay, let me start over from the beginning. March, I didn't have Auto Posher. April, I only had Auto Posher for half the month. May, I had Auto Posher for the full month. So in March, I had 190 sales. Should I show this to everybody? I'll show it to TikTok because I can show only portions of my spreadsheet. Ah, fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. All right, here you go. You guys get to see my whole business. You guys get to see my whole entire business. See this? Nobody gives this kind of stuff away. Who gives this kind of stuff away? Boom. Here's my proof. 190 sales right there. 190 sales. March, I didn't have Auto Posher at all in March. April, 231 sales, and I had Auto Posher for half of the month. So you can already see an increase from March to April right there. That's a pretty significant increase. What is that? 41 extra sales. And then May, I've had Auto Posher for the whole entire month, 280 sales. So if you take it from the month I didn't have Auto Posher to when I did have Auto Posher for the full month, that's your increase. And it's almost 100 sales. It's 90 extra sales per month, just basically doing the same exact thing. I haven't changed anything in my business except for Auto Posher. That's it. This is the month I was waiting to finish so I can give this spiel, because I already knew how much it was increasing, but I needed cold hard facts. If you look at Poshmark for the month that I didn't have Auto Posher, I have 66 sales, right? The month that I had Auto Posher for half the month, I have 78 sales. The month that I had Auto Posher for the entire month, 90 sales. That's how much of an increase, from 66 to 90, from 190 to 280. So between both platforms, I have over 100 extra sales just from Auto Posher working in the background. That's the kind of stuff that you get with AP. I'm telling you guys, it's crazy that people are still like on the fence about it, because that's what it gives you. It gives you a whole refresh. It does all the stuff in the background that you don't want to do. And if you want to see my whole spreadsheet, all you have to do is go to Facebook and YouTube. I just literally gave away all my numbers, but I don't care. Yeah, I'm at 102,000 in sales. If you guys look at the left corner of that, if you go back and watch it, it shows my total sales. So just got Jason's spreadsheet. That's another thing. Jason's spreadsheet is a game changer. We're talking about AP right now and how much AP is a game changer. When I promote a product, I don't promote a product just to get affiliate hits. I'm not here to just make a ton of money and like get in and get out and like screw you guys over. I'm literally only pushing the products that make perfect sense for my business, that increase my business. That's why I push the products. AP is a product that literally is a no-brainer. So tag again on TikTok. Okay, cool. How many listings should I have to start AP? I would say it depends on where you list, but if you list eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, I would say if you're at like 75 on each platform, AP is going to work perfect for you, because it's going to do a bunch of stuff. Every day, Auto Posher relists 50 items for me on all my platforms, on Poshmark and Mercari. I think that number is skewed down a little bit if you have less listings, but every day I get 50 relists on both of those platforms. And on eBay, yesterday, I think I had like 60 relists on eBay. So went from one sale every 2 months on Posh, and now I get a sale every day on Posh. Boom. So pretty much Auto Posher pays for itself within 2 days with brew bags. D-Brew pays for D-Brew. I'm going to make that video later today, so be on the lookout for it. I'm going to give you a breakdown. I'll have a bunch of screenshots. I'll go over it extensively, but trust me, you guys, if you're not using it, you will eventually get to the point where you're like, I need something to run in the background to do all the stuff that I don't want to do so I can focus on listing more and getting more money. And that's what Auto Posher will do for you. Yes, it's a $35 fee per month, but after 2 or 3 extra sales that you get, it's going to pay for itself. And like I just showed you, over the month that I didn't use it and the month that I used it fully, I've had an increase of sales of over 100 units sold, like 120 units sold. And if it pays for itself in 2 units, it paid for itself for like 10 years at this point, just in 1 month. It's actually bonkers. It's crazy. It's crazy. What is Auto Posher? Yes, I can see this, Heather. I can see that. What is Auto Posher? It's a service that cross-lists for you, relist, does all that stuff. Look out for the video today. I'm going to put out a video later today, and it's going to extensively go over what Auto Posher is. Next up, we have a Harley Davidson shirt. I paid $4.50 for this, and it's sold for $10. If I missed your other comments, Heather, I apologize. I was on a little spiel there. 7 ounces. To make an eBay account, what do you need? eBay will run you through the process of setting up an eBay account. You don't really need much. You do need to give them your social and all that stuff, because if you reach a certain amount of sales, they have to send you a tax form. So that's why they ask for that. But it's a really easy process, and it's a step-by-step. It's like basically signing up for any other service. It's pretty straightforward. What do you do with items that don't move, like a shirt for a year? Do you get rid of it? I keep it listed, but I'm actually implementing something new, Annie. And this is another thing Auto Posher did that I didn't even talk about. Sorry if I'm on an Auto Posher spiel right now. But every 3 months, I have Auto Posher relist everything in my store with a 10% discount. So, and I do that with across all platforms. So everything gets relisted with a 10% discount via Auto Posher. So Auto Posher does my discounts for me too. I don't have to touch that as well. I'm not hardly sure. Do you even make money on it? I paid $4.50 for these. I actually bought these specifically to sell on Whatnot, and people on Whatnot were kind of getting bored of them. So yes, I am making money on them, but I'm not making a ton. But I did buy I think it was like over 200 of these Harley shirts, and I listed 75 of them in a day. So even though I'm not making a ton of money, it was really easy to list them. I basically am doing the surf sub method on them. I'm making like $5 a shirt. So if you bought 200 shirts and you're making $5 a shirt, you're making $1,000. And to list 200 shirts would probably take me 2 to 3 days to list 200 shirts if I just basically started listing them. So level mine, appreciate the roses. So yeah, it doesn't look like a great sale. Not all your sales are going to be like heavy hit sales, especially when you do clothing, but it was really easy to list. I actually did that on live. I listed like 60 of them on live, and I showed you guys how quick you can list them. So how do you move from regular eBay to an eBay store? You just sign up for a store subscription. It doesn't like, you're not like moving your listings. It's just like an extra product they have, and you get perks with the store and all that good stuff. So next up, we got a pair of men's Hudson jeans. I picked these up retail arbitrage, which means I bought them from a retail store specifically to resell back online for a profit. I paid $27.81 for these, and they sold for $60. I do have one more pair available for sale. So basically, I'm going to make about $20 profit, and I only had to make one listing for 2 of these. So good profit, good enough profit for me, $20. Is your photo booth linked in your link tree? Yeah, if you go to my link tree in my bio, I have a spot for products I use on a regular basis. Those are both linked in that portion. It's an Amazon storefront. That's an affiliate storefront link. So if you buy anything, I do get a little kickback, but it doesn't cost you any extra money. So appreciate you tagging somebody. Thank you for the tagging Natalie. What's up, Natalie? If you just came in, your friend tagged you. If you guys are on YouTube and Facebook too, if you guys could share the live to your feed or share it to a friend, I'd appreciate it. The more shares I get, the more it pushes my lives. And I've noticed that whenever I ask for shares, my lives get pushed heavy. How do you tell a men's Harley shirt from women's? The women's Harley shirts will say women's on them, or they have a different color tag. It depends on when the shirt was made too. There's different tags for different years. How many of those orders that you're doing right now are Poshmark orders? I already packed up all my Poshmark orders. This weekend I had 35 eBay orders. I had, I think, 7 Poshmark, and I had 5 Mercari sales. I think that's what I had. I can't remember. But yeah, I've already packed up my Poshmark and Mercari sales. They're already done. Thrifty Ducky's daughter. What's up, Emily? You Thrifty Ducky's daughter. What's up? What's up? Surf's Up. By the way, if you guys don't know, me and Surf's Up are doing a live tonight. Let me do the Surf's Up method. This is the Surf's Up method 2.0. He pins me every live, so now I have to pin him. But he's going to be live tonight over on TikTok. If you guys watch on TikTok, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, hop over to TikTok tonight. I guess he's going to be asking me a bunch of questions, a bunch of random questions. I'm kind of scared because he kind of didn't say it's going to be reseller questions. It's going to be life questions. I don't know what he's going to ask me. So if you guys want to come on, I'm not going to be live on my channel tonight. I'm going to be on his live tonight. So feel free to hop over there. Next up is a Robert Graham shirt. I believe I paid like $17 for this. I got to look back because I forgot to put it on my eBay listing. This one sold for $36.44. So I'm watching instead of my mom because she's at work. Let's go. Let's go. Your mom's awesome. Your mom is awesome. Appreciate the roses, Surfs. Appreciate the heart me. Thank you for sharing. Renee, you're the best. Renee, you're the best. Thinking, am I doing this right? Talking a lot. I got to pay attention to my shipping. We usually watch together. Nice. There we go. That one is shipped. Aubrey, appreciate the heart me. All right, this one's shipping for 9 ounces. How do you handle Mercari shipping? I've had lots of complaints about prices. Any advice? Yes, my advice is what I do with Mercari shipping is I give free shipping to the customer, and then I get my label from pirateship.com. If you don't know what pirateship.com is, it's a free website. You just hook up your information to it, your credit card, your PayPal, whatever you want, and you buy your labels off of Pirate Ship, and they use dimensional rates. So if you have a big, heavy item and it's in a small box, you get a better rate than you will on pretty much any other platform. They also have bag methods too. So instead of using length, width, and height, they only use length and width. So when you put your bag information in, you're only giving 2 measurements, which most of the time will give you a better rate. So that's how I do it. I give free shipping to the customer. I get my labels from Pirate Ship. Does Auto Posher edit the listing or end and relist them? Thanks, my friend. So Auto Posher ends your listing, and then it recreates a brand new listing for you. So it gives your item a brand new item ID. It doesn't change anything about your listing. It's just putting your listing back out there with a new item ID, which will push it in search. Boop. Boop. I'm missing comments now. Thanks for all the info. I'm over on Palm Coast and really started in January, was going to be a hobby, but have been doing well and have been looking for more tools to take it to the next level. I'm going to have to rewatch and pick up more of your tips. Appreciate you, Kelly. That's awesome. You got sucked into it. That's what everybody does. Everybody's like, oh, I'm just going to make a little bit of extra money. I'm watching these people on the internet. They're making money. I'm going to do what they do. And then you're like, you start doing it. You're like, wow, this is actually working. Everybody has that thing. Everybody, it happens to everybody. You get those couple first sales that are really good, and you're like, man, I can make this a full-time job if I really wanted to. How often do you relist on Poshmark? Auto Posher does 50 relists for me every single day. 50 every day. I don't have to touch it. They do it. Auto Posher does it for me. How many listings do you have? I have just under 2,000. I actually had 2,100 like 2 months ago, and I'm actually lower. Like when I gave you those numbers on my spreadsheet for the monthly totals, in March, I had more listings than I currently had in May. And I'm outselling I'm outselling in May than I did in March. So those numbers shouldn't correlate. I should be selling less. But the only reason I'm selling more is because of good old Auto Posher. You have been an inspiration for sure. Appreciate you. Felix, I know. I can't help it. I'm trying to hold back the looks. You gave me that face. Surf's Up already called me a cutie. This is a great day. Next up, we have a Tory Richard. Paid $10.70 for this. It sold for $31.49. Really good pattern on these. These are the Tory Richards you're looking for. Ones with crazy geometric patterns. Best for tips for somebody brand new. Sell items in your house first and watch a ton of free content on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Don't jump into it until you've watched at least 1,000 hours of content. For like a month and a half, I laid in bed every night and I watched YouTube videos for about 4 hours every night. Literally. Like, I'm not joking. Like, you can ask Kayla. She got so annoyed because when she was dozing off, I'm sitting there listening to Rally Roots or watching somebody else on YouTube, learning as much as I could before I jumped in. And there's so much free information out there. You should never have to pay for a course. You should be able to do it all for free. That's what I did. I never paid for a course at all, ever. Is it acceptable to ask buyers for feedback when starting out? Of course, you can ask them. You can message them and say, "Hey, I'm starting a new account. I'm new to eBay and I'm looking for feedback. If you had a great experience with me, if you could leave me a 5-star review or leave me a whatever. Leave me a review. I really appreciate it." You cross-post items, or do you decide what cross-post platform? The only things I don't cross-list are some hard goods. I don't cross-list to Poshmark or Mercari, but all my clothing gets cross-listed to all platforms. That's why when I made that video yesterday, I am the perfect example of why that kid was absolutely wrong. By the way, that kid is an adult. I shouldn't even say kid. He's an adult. I had people on my video saying you shouldn't be picking on him. He's a kid. I hate to break it to you, but he's over 18 because he's making TikTok videos, which makes him an adult. No matter what age you are, if you are 18 years old or if you're 30 years old or if you're 50 years old, I would treat you the same exact way. Just because he's a kid doesn't mean he can be, spew false information on the internet and expect nobody to say anything about it. So when Auto Posher relists an item, does it automatically reduce the price? You can set it to automatically reduce the price, or Kimberly, you can have it relist at the same price. Right now, it's relisting everything at the same price. Keep watching videos because bolos change all the time. Yep, 100%. Yeah, everybody says that. Sounds like bagpipes. It's a Dymo 4XL. So average, how much do you make profit per month? I literally just showed my spreadsheet. Hold on. Monthly. All right, total. This is before taxes, though. Remember, before taxes, I have to take taxes out of these numbers because Jason's spreadsheet doesn't take out 25% and tell you how much you should put away because he can't give you that advice. It's bad advice. May, I made before taxes, I made $8,221.11. In April, I made $8,061.04. So there you go. There's 2 months for you. So around $8,000 per month. How do you keep everything organized? I keep everything in spreadsheets. I also have all my inventory in bins out in my garage. So we did a live yesterday, Billy, out in my garage. I pulled all my orders. I was sweating profusely, but that's the way you got to do it when you're living in Florida and you got all your stuff out in the garage. But I showed my bin system. So hop over to TikTok on Sunday night and you can watch it again because I do it every Sunday. So thanks for your honesty and helpful advice. Appreciate you being here. Next up, we got another pair of Nua Tag Peter Millar pants. This is an older tag, so this tag right here is older, but these still sell. So I paid $9.72 for these in a bulk buy. This pair sold for $70. Really good sale after fees, shipping, cost of goods. I should make about $50 profit, which is awesome. Awesome. Appreciate everybody hanging out. We got 150 people now over on TikTok. Finally, the algorithm hit. For a while there, I thought we were only going to have like 30 people. Which was nice. I like when there's less people in here, but I also like when there's more. If you guys could tap the screen, send the likes. Let's get the live up to 10K likes really quick. Just tap that screen. We got 140 people in here and minimal taps. What's a bulk buy? Buying a bunch of items all at once. I've been watching your live thrifts and learned so much from you. Thanks for all the help. That's awesome. Appreciate you watching live thrifts. That's awesome. Amy, appreciate the roses. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get started doing this. You can do it, Billy. You can do it. I put these for flat rate envelope. Dang it. I'm going to do these. I'm going to try to ship these regular priority. I have to give this person priority mail because I clicked priority mail, padded flat rate for some reason, but regular priority is going to be cheaper. Appreciate the heart me, Michelle. Thank you so much. Let's go. I'm in the Tampa area, St. Pete, and just starting getting my inventory after watching you in Surf's Up. Let's go. I'll probably see you in some thrift stores because I live in that area. I go to the Red, White, and Blue on Hillsborough on tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow at 9 a.m. If you're ever there, feel free to stop by and say hi. I have a lot of people that like wait till after the live and they'll come up and be like, hey, I saw you were live and I didn't want to disturb you, which I appreciate. But if you want to stop me during the live, feel free to. So East Tennessee, I love Tennessee, by the way. Tennessee is awesome. How many items do you have that are not listed? I don't know. I don't have them counted, but there are a lot. I have a pretty healthy death pile. Let's just say that, or profit pile. How important is eBay feedback for you? What do you do to maximize those? At this point, I don't really need too many feedback. I already have 2,800. I have 2,833 feedback. So if I get feedback, cool. If I don't get feedback, I don't care about it. But in the beginning, what I used to do is I would wait to send feedback until the item was delivered. So that way the person saw the item that was delivered. They would go to eBay and they would see I just left them a feedback. So it would give me a feedback. They would normally give me a feedback. But to be honest, nowadays, I don't really care about feedback. If I get a negative, I try everything I can do to get it removed. And this year I've got 3 negatives and all 3 of them have been removed because I didn't do anything wrong on my part. The buyer either left false negative feedback or they didn't read a description. So obviously it wasn't my fault. How long do you list items before you get rid of them? I leave them listed. And I discount them every 3 months now by 10%. I started out buying my stuff from Goodwill Outlet. Now I hit the thrift stores. Nice. Goodwill Outlet's a really good location. You get stuff really cheap. Obviously, you pay by the pound. I choose to go to thrift stores because I like my items curated, a lot easier to find. You're not digging through a bunch of garbage to find, the good stuff. But my sister, Sunrise Listings, she does a lot of bins content. So go watch her stuff. She gets all of her stuff from the bins and she finds just the same brands that I find in the bins and she's getting them a lot cheaper. But obviously she's working a lot harder for them. Next up, we got a jacket. This is a North Face jacket. Jackets are still selling, which is pretty crazy. I paid $13.38 for this. It sold for $39.60. That is an Auto Posher sale. I know that based off the number. I never send offers $39.60. So that would be an Auto Posher sale 100%. Let's see where this is going to. Is 8,000 a good month for you? 8,000 is average. 8,000 in profit. You take out about 25% of that. So that would be 816. Take out about $2,000 out of that. That's $6,000 a month that I make profit on selling online, which I think is really good. My bills are not that high. I have everything paid off except for my house. Once my house is paid off, my bills are even lower than that. So obviously I make a little bit of income from, sites like this too. So that kind of buffers it. But yeah, 6,000 a month is not bad at all. Love going sourcing and finding things from kiddos, from husband and myself. That's awesome. That's the way to do it. Appreciate the roses, by the way. All right. This one is shipping to, of course, it's going to California, which means it's got to go padded flat rate. So I have to squeeze this thing into a padded flat rate. If it doesn't fit, I have to pay a ton in shipping, and I think I can get it to fit. If I squeeze it down like this, I think I can get it to work. Padded flat rate envelope, that means it ships for $8.30 no matter where it's going, and that's why I have to get it down. If I don't get it to fit in here, if it's going to California, it's probably going to cost me about $12 to ship, $11 to $12, and I don't want to pay $12. I want to pay $8. So how much you spend a month on inventory? That's one portion. Kimberly, I can't, if I had to guess, I'm probably spending, I would say about $2,000 on inventory a month. $2,000, somewhere around there, $2-ish grand. What quarter do you make the most profit? Quarter 4. That's easy. Maybe not $2,000. Maybe it's less than $2,000. I don't know. I'd have to look up on my spreadsheet to see exactly how much I'm making per month in profit. Per month. How often do you face non-paying buyers? Not that often. Not that often anymore. Right now, eBay has been making it so buyers have to have their information put in. Like when I make an offer now, my payment is automatically pulled from my PayPal account. And I think a lot of buyers are like that now because I've seen a lot more offers with that option on them. God, this needs to fit. Please fit. It's almost in there. I'm using the dad bod to get it in there. Squeeze. Just this top end is super tough. If you're ever considering doing a paid course, no. I have been told, I've been asked so many times, will you do a store review? I'll pay you for it. Will you mentor me? I'll pay you for it. I even had people like the other day in live say that they'll come and work for me for free. To be honest, I don't want to do that. You know why? It would be against how I learned. I didn't learn from a course. I learned the hard way, which is trial and error and learning a bunch of free information on the internet. So I feel like if you want to learn how to do this, you got to put in a little bit of work, which would be going to YouTube, going to Facebook, going to Instagram, watching a bunch of free content, learning as much as you can, making a couple mistakes on the way. But to be honest, a course is just a streamlined version of what you're going to learn for free on the internet. So just learn it for free. Don't pay for it. Learn it for free. This is not something you can learn in one course. You have to learn this over a long period of time. Appreciate you for the finger hearts. You got to learn this over a long period of time. If you think that if I give you an hour-long course and by the end of the course you're going to be able to sell just like me, you are 100% wrong. There's no way that I could offer you that product. There's no product out there. There's nobody out there that has a product like that. So, sweat equity, 100%. All right, we got a whole nother bin to ship now. Whole nother bin. You guys ready? One more bin. Still got 21 orders going out. Next up is a Tommy Bahama shirt that sold this morning. I paid $20.22 and it sold for $39.60. A little bit of a lower end sale. I thought these were silk when I bought them from the place I bought them from, but they were not silk. They're cotton, which makes the value a little bit less. So, best-selling items are brands. If you want to know the brands I sell consistently, my eBay store is linked in my bio. Go check out my eBay store. I have the last 90 days of sales available on eBay, and I have all my listings there. So, what's your sister's page again? Sunrise Listings. And when you go there, tell her that I sent you and that you like me more. That's all you have to do. If you go to her page, you just have to say that. Just say, K-Way sent me and I like him more than I like you. And I'd really appreciate that. Stacy, appreciate the follow. Well, damn, I wish one day I hope to get there. You can get there. If I can get here to this point, you can get there. You can get here. I'm no more special than you at all. I didn't go to college. I don't have like a degree in sales. I don't have a business degree. I learned how to do this from internet videos. All the information is out there on the internet for you to learn anything you want to learn. Get us blocked in the first day. She won't block you. She'll be like, "Oh, Steven sent you and he probably told you to say that to me." That's what she's going to say. I'm going to have a talk with him. That's exactly what she's going to say. 100%. You won't be blocked. You'll just be like, you'll be lower on her totem pole, but you'll be higher on mine. So weigh your options. Do you want to be higher on my totem pole or lower on hers? Or higher on hers? You do want to be higher on mine or higher on hers? You guys pick your battle. Next up, we got a Rock Revival pair of jeans. Pick these up at Plato's Closet. I think I made a video on these. Paid $12.84 and they sold for $65 and they only took 2 days to sell. These were priced at $22, but I had a $10 coupon to use at Plato's, so I got $10 off, so $12.84. Even if they were $22, I would have picked them up because I still would have doubled my money in 2 days, but I saved a little bit of money. So I sell a lot of men's clothing, a lot of Hawaiian shirts and kid stuff. Nice. Hawaiian shirts sell really, really well for me too. I love selling Hawaiian shirts. I love your honesty and transparency. Thank you. That's the K-way. The K-way is to be honest and transparent. Show my numbers. I got nothing to hide. I mentioned this in the comments of that video I put out yesterday because I have I have a whole bunch of support and I have a couple haters for that video. And one of the haters said, you shouldn't be bashing him, or you shouldn't be, what did she say? She said something about like, you shouldn't be basically bashing him or exposing him. You shouldn't be exposing him. And I said, how am I exposing him just because I showed his store? That's not exposing a person because that's public information. But I told her, I said, the only people out there, influencers, that hide their stores are because they don't want people to know exactly how much they sell because they have a huge smoke screen out there. They wanted to make it seem like they're selling a ton. They're using big words and they sound really intelligent. But then when you go to their storefront, you see their store and you're like, wait, you only sold 65 items in 90 days. You're selling less than one item per day and you're trying to teach me how to do this and I'm selling more than you? What? That doesn't make any sense. So I'm not exposing him. I'm literally just showing people information. This is what you guys should be doing. When I'm on live telling you all this information, the first thing you should do is you should go to my link in my bio or you should find my store, which is super easy for influencers because people will tell you something that sold, like this Tiger Woods shirt, sold. I'll put up a sold comp on my video. Then all you have to do is find that sold comp on eBay. You can look at my store, see exactly what I'm selling. That's what everybody should be doing. Vet those people that are trying to teach you what they're teaching you. If they don't have sales to back up their information, they're literally just recreating other people's content and selling it as their own. They're not actually in the grind like everybody else is. That's one thing that kind of separates me, Chris at Peak, Jason Hayes, these kind of people out there, that because we're actually in the trenches doing the work while we're teaching you how to do the work. I think that's the best people to learn from. And Surf's Up is another great example. Surf's Up actually outsells me every month. I mean, the guy knows what he's doing. You should be vetting those people. The first thing I did when I found Surf's Up content, and he was telling me that he's selling Ralph Lauren shirts for $14.99 plus ship and making a $10 profit. I'm like, is he really doing this? So I went to his store and I looked up his store. And guess what? He had out of his first 20 sales, he had 5 Ralph Lauren shirts that sold within the last 3 days. I was like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. He has sales to back up his information. It's something that a lot of people skip over. That first step that you should be doing, you just trust whatever you hear on the internet, and you really shouldn't be doing that because it can lead you down a bad path. You'll start picking up brands that they're telling you to pick up, but they don't know what they're talking about. Don't do that. Love you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Sassy. Is Amazon the best place for shipping bags? There's probably a better place. If you buy in bulk from overseas buyers, you probably could get a better deal on those. But to be honest, I don't know where to get those. I just get mine from Amazon because we have a Prime membership and it's just easy. So K-Way for president. Hey, I'm just speaking facts. I'm just speaking facts because there's a lot of people out there that just want video views and they just recreate a bunch of information. All those videos on that kid's channel are all recreated videos. One of his videos is literally not even his. He's just using other people's content. So that's actually why I look for your content. Appreciate you. Temu has them? Who's Temu? I don't even know who that is. Next up, really good shirt. Another Tommy Bahama Hawaiian shirt with an awesome pattern to it. This one sold for $44.99 and I paid $10.15 for it. Really good Tommy Bahama shirt. Always be on the lookout for these. They sell really well. Where'd you come up with the name K-Way? So my wife's name is Kayla and my name is Wayne, AKA K-Way. And then shop is just because we shop and we have a store and there's no real thing for shop. The thing I thought most of is K-Way. It rhymes and it's our names. So a lot of people lie about their sales, how things. Yes, it is. But again, if they show you a sold comp and you go to their store and they don't have sales to match what they're saying, call them out on it. At any time, you can call me out on my sales if you want to. But the problem is you can't because I have all my stores linked in my bio. It's hard to fake it if you have all your stuff linked. This one's shipping for $5.17. You only get 100% silk. What's up, Chris? Chris is back from vacation, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Dude took a week off. He just relaxed. He drank a bunch of beer. Do I pick up 100% silk only? No, I pick up 100% linen as well. There are times I pick up cotton. So I do children's clothing sells. Certain brands do, but I don't focus on children's clothing. They're harder sells, in my opinion. Why'd you start getting eBay sales? I listed 5 things, only sold 1. Wait, when did you start getting eBay sales? I listed 5 things and only 1 item has 1 view. Jenny, if you only have 5 items, you shouldn't expect any of those 5 items to sell, especially if you don't know how to look up sell-through rate right now. On those items, look at how many are listed versus how many are sold. 2, you only have 5 items listed. What are the chances you walk into a Walmart and Walmart only has 5 items in all the shelves in all of Walmart? Like you're walking through Walmart, everything's bare, and there's only 5 items on the shelves, and you're looking for a specific brand of, I don't know, golf balls. And you're walking through the golf ball aisle and there's nothing in there because everything is sold out. What are the chances you're going to find your item that you're looking for if there's only 5 items on the shelf? It's not going to happen. New phone, who dis? No, this is my same phone. It's just a little darker outside. And I think it's because of my complexion. Maybe I got a little tan this weekend. Love the name Wayne? I do too. I love the name Wayne. I love your name too. Your name is awesome. Are you going to be on tonight? Yes, but I'm gonna be on Surf's Up Live. Surf's Up Finds. I'm gonna be on his live tonight, not on my live. I guess he wants to interview me. So Wayne funny? No, you funny. Next up, I got a Ralph Lauren shirt. I sold this one for $14 plus shipping. I used the Surf's Up method on this one, 14 plus ship. Listed it. Super easy to list, super easy to ship. all that good stuff. By the way, Chris is in the chat. I actually have some Chris at Peak Coffee right here. If you guys haven't bought your Chris at Peak Coffee, he's back. That means you can start buying it again. And then once he gets his next roast, he'll ship it out to you because he's back. Although when I'm on live, I always forget to drink my stuff. And then my coffee goes cold. But I actually like cold coffee better than a warm coffee. See you then? Okay, appreciate you. How am I going to do a giveaway of Broadway shirt tomorrow? Cool. Hey, I'm going to do a giveaway of Broadway shirt tomorrow. Cool, yeah. Just let me know who you want me to ship it to, and I'll just ship one out for you. I'll ship it. I'll ship it. All right, this one is shipping for 11 ounces. Buyer paid $6.40, and I'm only paying $4.88 for my label. I'm only paying $4.88. Oh, man, this has been a long live. It started out slow. Now everybody's here. It's a good live. I'm with it. It's so good. It is. It's such good coffee. Once I get the address, I'll put the order. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Or just DM me, Chris, and I'll just if you just PayPal me the money, I'll just ship it out to whoever you want me to ship it to. Next up, brand I don't really pick up, but I picked this one up based off the pattern. This is a Bobby Jones polo. But if you see, it's got that nice floral pattern to it. Picked this up for $6 and it sold for $25 free shipping. Help on size for no tag on Ralph Lauren. That one you'll just put in measurements, Sassy. That's the best way to do that. What are you going to have for lunch? I don't know. It's a good question. I'm not even hungry yet. It's 12 o'clock. I haven't even had breakfast and I'm not hungry. So I don't normally eat until I get hungry. Sometimes I only have 2 meals per day. I know I got a dad bod, but I only eat 2 meals per day, but I make those meals count, okay? I eat a lot. When I'm hungry, I eat a lot, but I'm not hungry yet. I'm like in the zone. I'm in the shipping zone. I'm doing a test of how many sales I make in the first 7 days for Auto Posher. That's a good test, Sarah, but I will say that test will be skewed. So you won't see your results from Auto Posher until it's relisted all of your items. On eBay, that takes 30 days to do. So you can see an increase in the first 7 days. You'll start to see an increase, but if you want a full diagnosis of how Auto Posher is going to do for you, you need a full month of data. So I would compare a month of data where you don't have Auto Posher to a month of data where you have used Auto Posher for a full month. And that's what I did on my spreadsheet earlier. I showed you guys how many sales I had without Auto Posher and how many sales I had with Auto Posher on eBay and Poshmark. That's the full data. And that's what she kind of tells you guys too. You need to have your store completely delisted and relisted from Auto Posher to see true results. And on eBay alone, I had almost 100 extra sales from the month that I didn't have it to the month that I did have it. So I'm in the FN zone. You're in the FN zone. I thought you almost said friend zone. I was like reading that as friend zone. I'm like, you're friend zone, Chris? You're married. You're a married man. Will you model your shorts you purchased from Buried on Whatnot? No. So I don't have the waist Barry has. Okay, those will never fit on your boy. I'm a size 36. I think Buried's like a 32. He said those will never fit on me. I'm gonna be in the Chinese food zone in about an hour. Ooh, food court Chinese food. Horrible for you, but sometimes you just got to do it. Next up, G-Star jeans. I picked these up for $16.05. They sold for 36 doll hairs. They're going to go padded flat rate most likely, unless they're close. You have to wear the shirt Jesse bought. Okay, I will. It depends. I have to look at the shirt first, okay? This is going to Jacksonville, so these are actually going to go regular priority. These are not going to go flat rate. These will go regular priority because it will be cheaper to ship them regular priority instead of padded. Long weekend, go crazy. So want orders. Yes, I have to see the shirt first. I can't just commit before I've seen the shirt. I will never commit to this. All right, let's see. It would normally cost me $8.30 to ship this, but let's see what it's going to cost. Regular priority mail is only going to cost $7.20. So if you guys are new to shipping, you might not understand this, but priority mail, padded flat rate, and regular priority mail are the same exact time frame. They will both receive, the buyer will receive that both at the same exact time. So if you offered padded flat rate to your buyer, you can substitute that out for regular priority mail and it'll reach the same exact time. So that's why I'll do this. I'm going to save $1.10 by shipping it regular priority mail. You have to wear it or I'm unsubscribing. Okay. I'll wear it, but maybe I'll just wear it before the live. You didn't commit to that. We shook on it, quick shake. I'll wear it, but maybe it won't be on camera. We have sunshine today? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Repeat that. So I shipped this regular priority. This is a regular priority mail label. See, has a P on it. Regular priority mail. If I ship this or I shipped it in this, they would both reach the buyer at the same exact time because they're both priority mail packaging. They're both shipping priority mail. If this was in a box instead of in a bag and it was priority mail and I shipped it today, I shipped all of these today, they would all reach the buyer at the same exact time. There's no difference between this one and this one reaching the buyer. They will all reach the buyer at the same exact time. So you can substitute out, for example, this one cost me $1.10 less shipping it in the bag like this instead of shipping it flat rate. So I switched to the bag and I saved myself $1.10. The buyer will be happy because it still reaches their front door in the same exact time because they're both priority mail. He's even cuter over here, and I know you do. You see me, you see the full thing over on YouTube and Facebook. You can see everything, and the camera quality is a little bit better. Y'all think you'll find it funny? Okay, cool. Where do you buy your purple mailer? They're linked in my bio on TikTok. If you go to my Linktree link in my bio, and it'll say products I use on a regular basis, that will take you to my Amazon storefront. The bags that I have linked, there's plenty of different colors. Look at each color because for some reason, like pink some months will be cheaper than purples. So just buy whatever color is cheaper. That's what I do. I don't really pay attention to the color. The mailers are so cute. I buy only the cutest. Next up, what are these? Oh, this is a Harley shirt. Again, sold for $10. I paid $4.50. I'm not making a ton of profit on these. These are just, I want to get rid of these. So, do you prefer ranch or blue cheese? Wow, that is the best question I've actually ever been asked on TikTok Live. And I hope that was a random question and you don't already know the answer to this. But if it is a random question, I will tell you guys this. I know you guys think I only like blue cheese, but I actually do like ranch. So if I'm eating wings, they have to have blue cheese, but the blue cheese has to be like a bland blue cheese. It can't be like that strong, potent blue cheese flavor. If it does, I don't like the blue cheese. So like restaurant style blue cheese that's really like bland, like it's got the hint of blue cheese flavor, I'll eat the crap out of that. And I prefer that. But if I'm eating it on like a buffalo chicken sandwich, I'm going to put ranch on that all day. I'll never put blue cheese on one of those. Ranch all the way on buffalo chicken. But I'm a bigger fan of blue cheese. Let me know in the chat, what are you a fan of? We need to know this. I think we have a lot more ranch lovers in the chat. We always do. But those of you who like blue cheese, I like you a little bit more. Blue cheese on wings, yes. There we go, Sassy. I knew I liked you just based off your attitude and the fact that you love blue cheese. Blue cheese, ranch, both. See, I'm a both fan. It depends on what I'm eating them with. If I'm like eating carrots, ranch all the way. I can't eat carrots and blue cheese. They just don't go good with each other. So, what's your favorite dinosaur? I don't even know. I guess a T-Rex. That's the only one I can think of. Blue cheese is growing on me. Yeah, I used to never like blue cheese, but when I turned like 18 years old, that's when like my taste buds started going towards the blue cheese. I think it's when I started drinking beer, actually. I think once you start drinking beer, your taste buds change. Blue cheese with buffalo ranch, with buffalo anything, ranch with veggies. Yes, Christine, you get it. I like you, Christine. I like you a lot. You're smart. You're very smart. I like you. Next up, we got Eileen Fisher. These are Kayla pickup. She paid $10.70 for these. These sold for $35.99. They're Eileen Fisher 100% linen pants. Those are the Eileen Fisher pants you're looking for. Dill pickles are bread and butter pickles. I'm actually curious in the chat what you guys are going to say for this. I am a dill pickle guy. I don't like bread and butter pickles. I actually hate them. The only time I eat sweet pickles is on a hot dog. I'll eat relish. But I am a dill pickle dude all the way. I'll eat the crap out of a pickle. Shout out Surf's Up. Anyways, pterodactyl. Pterodactyls are good. I like pterodactyls. Dill all day. See, I don't think there's a lot of sweet pickles. Dill, boot, sweet pickles. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people like sweet pickles. It's kind of just a weird flavor. I love both. Okay, we got some people that like both. Dill is the best, so crunchy. Dill is. I've never had. I want to try one of those spicy dill pickles. You know, the ones that come in the bags. I want to try one of those. I've never had one of those before, but I heard they're pretty good. You get them at like gas stations. Never had one. Dill relish is awesome. Dill relish. That actually sounds really good. Dill relish on a hot dog. All pickles. Monte says all pickles. Monte? Is it Monte or Monte? I want to pronounce people's names right, but it's so hard because there's so many different names. Clausen dill pickles. Yeah, I heard those are the best. Next up, we got another Ralph Lauren shirt. This is a Ralph Lauren Blake shirt. Sold this for $25 free shipping. I paid $7.13 for it. Got this in a bulk buy recently. I still have a ton, literally hundreds and hundreds of items to list from that bulk buy. It's actually crazy the amount of stuff I have to list from it. I think we might take off thrifting next week and just focus on listing next week. Your mouth is watering. I'm still not hungry even talking about all this food. Do you recommend utilize free shipping supplies from USPS? Yes, as long as they make sense. Obviously, this is a first-class envelope. I'm actually curious. Do you guys think that USPS will come out with new mailers for the new service? What if they do? What if they come out with new mailers for the service that you can use for first-class like items? That would be pretty insane. But for example, this is a first-class item. Right now, there is no first-class envelopes. That would be pretty cool. I actually didn't even think about that. What if they come out with new like USPS poly mailers that are free and they give them out for free and you can use them for first class items? That would be actually insane. That would be insane. Local Jersey Shore restaurant near me has cheeseburger, bacon, crumbled blue cheese. Yum. I don't like blue cheese on burgers either. I can't. It's got to be like bland blue cheese. Where at Wayne? Oh, you're talking to the other Wayne. I sold 2 jackets, Lacoste and Polo today. Glad I didn't wait for winter. Yeah, I'm still waiting on my winter stuff. Obviously, jackets still sell. I sold jackets too. I sold long sleeves, but I think those are definitely harder to sell. They sell a lot more, summertime stuff right now. Do you ever go to the format when using auction? No, I only do buy it now, best offer. What is the post office doing? If you guys didn't know, the post office is getting rid of first class mailing altogether, and they're wrapping it into somebody remind me what it's called again. I keep forgetting, but it's ground direct service or something like that, where basically your first class is being wrapped into one whole service up to 70 pounds. So from what I understand and what I was told today, there would be no price increases. It'll be the same price for the same shipping. So if you ship 4 ounces now, it'll be the same price when they roll out the new service. And you also get $100 of insurance with the new service. So if you ship something, like if I ship a shirt right now, if I ship this shirt right here, I get no insurance with this if I ship it first class. But with the new service, you will get insurance. So if something happens to the shirt, if it gets destroyed in shipment, as long as you can prove it was the post office's fault, you will be getting you will be able to get insurance and you'll be able to get paid back for your item that was damaged, which is a cool perk. So from what I understand, there is no increase. That's what I heard today. My dad still works at the post office, and I had him ask a clerk, and the clerk told him there are no increases. So we'll have to see. Postal ground service, not ground. It's called something else. It's a new service. I forget what it's called. Hang on, I might be able to look it up really quick. I don't know what it's called. Somebody said it earlier. I forget what it's called. Pure Podcast talked about it on their podcast. I looked it up yesterday, and I can't forget what it is. This one's shipping for 11 ounces. That's a Bugatti shirt. I paid $26.97 for that shirt. Koi fish shirt. Be on the lookout for koi fish patterns. They sell really well. Sold for $62. Almost done, people. Those of you who have been here the whole time. Shout out to all of you who have been in here since the beginning, which wasn't many of you because in the beginning of this live, I only had like 30 people in here. But yeah. Monet, like the paint. Oh, Monet. Oh, got you. Monet. Got you. Okay. That's an awesome name, by the way. That's not a common name. I love it. Monet. Monet wants to make some Monet. What printer are you using? I'm using a Dymo 4XL. 10 more orders to go. 10 more orders. Let's go. Next up, we have a polo. No, this isn't a polo shirt. This is a Woolrich shirt, size 3XL. Paid $6.42 for it. Sold for $28. And it, depending on where it's going, it might go padded flat rate. What percentage do you use for promoted? I promote everything at 3%. The reason I don't do 2% and I do 3% is because everybody does 2%. So to separate myself out from the crowd a little bit, I just give an extra 1%. I think it helps because, like I said, everybody does the baseline percentage. This is actually going to go regular priority. Everybody does the baseline percentage, and if you do just a little bit more, just a little bit different than everybody else, normally you separate yourself out dramatically from the crowd. Everybody's like, eBay takes too much. I just want to do 2%. That's it. Okay, you do 2%, I'll do 3. All right, this is going to be 1 pound, 2 ounces. It's going regular priority. Ground Advantage service. Yes, that's what it's called. Ground Advantage. Couldn't remember the name of it. Thank you for that. Ground Advantage. Go look it up. There won't be any price increases. It's shipped for $7.20. Do you think it is too high to promote at 50%? Scott, you promote at 50% and you let me know how that goes for you. If you come back with great results, Scott, and you're still making more money, no, 50% is way too high. Scott's just joking around. 50% is crazy. 10% I think is crazy. There are some people that I've heard promoting their stuff at 10%. That means you're giving 23% of your sale, basically a quarter of what you make before all of your cost of goods and everything. You're giving that to eBay. That's pretty crazy. I think 15% is already high. Giving through 16% is already high, but you got to pay to play. But yeah, if you're giving that much, I don't know how you're making money at the end of the day unless you're getting your stuff from the bins. Next up, we got a pair of Joe's jeans. I paid $803 for these. They sold for $32.39. $32.39. Let's see where they're going, wherever they're going. These are going to Gainesville, Florida, which means they will go into a regular poly bag. It'll be cheaper. Cheaper, regular priority mail. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Tonight. Appreciate everybody hanging out today. We got 150 people here. Keep tapping that screen. We're only up to 15K likes. Let's try to get to 25K likes before I get off the live. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, do me a favor and make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate it. Like the live. And share it with a friend too. After the live is done, you can rewatch it on YouTube and Facebook, and feel free to share it to your friends. Do you buy women's Joes? I don't buy women's Joes. I only buy men's Joe's jeans. Women's Joes are a harder sell. Poshmark takes 20% now. People are paying to promote there. Imagine that. Yeah, that's crazy. I would never pay to promote on Poshmark. That's just, it's kind of insane. And why would you promote on Poshmark when sharing pushes your listing to the top of search? There's no point in promoting. It's kind of crazy. You just put priority stickers on your poly. The labels I'm putting on them have a priority mail hit on the front right there. See how it says priority mail? So the post office knows that this is priority mail, so there's no need to put a sticker on it. Is the word size in your title unnecessary? From what I understand, yes. Actually, putting the size is unnecessary if you're just listing on eBay. But if you're cross-listing those items to Poshmark or Mercari, putting the size in the title actually helps them sell there. So I do the size in the title. I still put men's large, men's small, whatever it is. I'll still put in the title because I cross-list my items. So, but from what eBay says, yes, that is unnecessary. That's what eBay has been telling everybody. Next up, we got a Tommy Bahama silk shirt. I paid $534 for this one. It's just a basic one with a print like stitched in. Sold for $26.99. Use an HP printer? No, I don't use an HP printer. I use a thermal printer. Poor Kings of eBay. Kings is getting so much slack for that. But no, I don't use a HP. I mean, if you're just starting out, use what you got. If I was just starting out and I couldn't afford to buy myself a thermal printer and I can only use the printer I have, then yes, use a printer that you have. But after a while, your business will be able to pay for upgrades like a light box and like a thermal printer. Use that money to make your business better. And a thermal printer will make your business better. He says he gets his ink for $20 a year or $40 a year, whatever he says. But yeah, I pay for my labels and that's it. That's all I pay for. So he's paying for labels and he's paying for ink. So either way he says it, he's paying for more. He's paying more than what a thermal printer will cost at the end of the day. So if you ship out as many labels as I do, the thermal printer pays for itself in only in a matter of a couple months. How come you don't use a free Tyvek poly mailers for? Actually, I should have. That's actually a good point. I should have. When I'm shipping on eBay, I don't even pay attention to the Tyvek envelopes. But yes, I should have actually. That's a good point. I should have used, when I shipped out that last order, I should have used a Tyvek envelope. I didn't even think about it. Plus paying for tape. Well, he uses sticky labels. He uses, you can buy printer labels that go and get regular printed ink on the label, and then you just peel it off and stick it on your package. I used to use those back in the day when I used a regular printer. All right, next up we got a Brooks Brothers. This is a Brooks Brothers linen jacket. It's got a hood. If you want to see what it looks like, go to my eBay store and look at my sales. I can't really show it because it's all packed up. Paid $803 for this, and it sold for $45. It is going to have to go priority mail, and it does weigh just over 2 pounds. It is going to Florida, though. Shout out to this person. Thank you so much for living in Florida, because now I can put it in a Tyvek envelope and I can ship it out. Those labels are so expensive. They are. They're way more expensive than Dymo labels. They are. Oops. Lost connection. My battery's lying. My battery's going low. All right, so with this one, I'm actually going to see if it's going to be cheaper to ship via pirate ship. And I think it will, because it fits in a bag, which means I can use the bag method on pirate ship. So let's do a test right now on live. Let's see how much cheaper this is going to be via pirate ship as opposed to eBay. All right, so this is going to ship for 2 pounds, 1 ounce. And it is an 11 by 9 by, I would say this is about 5. So let's see what it's going to cost. For regular priority mail, it's only going to cost $7. There's no way it's going to be cheaper on pirate ship, actually. It's only going to be $7. I'm not even going to check pirate ship. $7 to ship a almost a little over 2 pound item. That's pretty good. Not even going to check. Not even worth it. Even if it's like 2 cents less, it's not worth it to take the time to go over there. This is going to like 2 cities away. So thank goodness. I don't know why this person's buying a jacket, though, this time of year. It is too hot outside here in Florida to wear a jacket. Next up, we got a Ralph Lauren shirt. Pick this up from a bulk buy locally where I got all my Ralph Lauren shirts. This one sold for $35 plus shipping. It's a denim Ralph Lauren shirt. Be on the lookout for these. They do really well. This one sold within, it actually sold within 2 days. The person never paid for it. I relisted it and sold 2 days later for $35. So really good sale. Hey, Kayla's home. Kayla's home. Maybe as a gift. Maybe. This one's going to go padded flat rate for $8.30. And the person paid for padded, so I might as well ship it padded. All right, almost done. Almost done. Rollos are awesome. Yeah, I agree. Rollos are good printers. Rollos, Dymos. There's Brother printers, and there's also a printer called IDPRT, which is a really cheap printer. It's kind of exactly like a Rollo, except it's a cheaper version. So best time to buy some jackets is off season. Yes, buy the jackets right now. You can find them cheap in thrift stores. All right, last clothing item, and then we got some shoes and we got a suit to ship. This is a Rain Spooner shirt. These are selling right now because obviously 4th of July is right around the corner. This one sold for $55.80. I paid $24.04 for these. And after I get off live today, I got to remember to drop the price on these. I didn't do it last night. I got to drop them to $45 because I want all of these to sell within the next 2 days. I'm gone. Hard to say good afternoon. No, you're good. What's up, Wayne's World? Wayne's World. It's going for 9 ounces. We're almost done. Almost done. Almost done. I got to charge my phone after this live too. It's like almost dead. How do you determine profit for items when you have to take out taxes? How do you determine profit for items when you have to take out for taxes? Do you mean taxes on profit? So basically what I do every month is if I sell, let's say I sell $1,000 worth of stuff. If you sell $1,000 worth of stuff, you should know you should be able to take out 15 to 25% of that. Your tax advisor will tell you based off your tax bracket exactly what you should be taking out every month and putting away. So let's say it's 15%. I sold $1,000 worth of stuff and I made $1,000 worth of profit after all fees, shipping, cost of goods. I know that my profit for that month would be $850. because I'd take out 15% off of 1,000. So it's just a simple math problem. You leaving? No, I'm not leaving. I'm staying. Can you explain when you use poly mailers versus USPS mailers? Most of the time I use poly mailers if it's under £1. If it's first class, the post office doesn't offer a first class package like a mailer, so you have to use your own mailers. If it's over £1, I'll either use one of my mailers or I'll use a priority mail mailer, depending on where it's going. If it's going to be a padded flat rate, which means this is flat rate, anything that fits in here ships for $8.30 no matter where it's going. If the person lives close to me, I'll use one of those Tyvek envelopes, usually, unless I forget to use it. Like one of these envelopes. Where are they? I'll use one of these envelopes because this is free from USPS.com. I might as well use a free envelope versus a first class envelope. But yeah, under £1 is first class. You use your own mailers. Anything over £1, you either use your own mailer or use a priority mail mailer. What's up, WikiPix? Appreciate you hopping in. WikiPix is in the house. If you guys aren't following WikiPix, go give him a follow. He lets you know that the post office was closed yesterday. If you're not following him, you would have never known. That's like his thing. He lets people know when the post office is closed. He always does, and he's always right 100% of the time. I don't think he's ever been wrong. The guy's like, he's like shooting 10 for 10. He's like, if he was on your basketball team, he'd be dunking the ball every time. All right, let's ship out some shoes. I got some shoes to ship out now. And then I have a suit to ship out too. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. Here comes trouble. All right, I got to build a couple boxes really quick. Build a couple boxes. Hello from Texas. What's up? What is this? This is me shipping orders. That's what this is. If you're new here, hit the follow button. Go watch some of my content. You'll figure out exactly what this is. What are you selling? I sell mostly clothing. So we just packed up 44 sales. I got 4 sales left to pack up. So if you hang out, you'll know exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, I buy stuff from thrift stores and retail stores. I buy them cheap. I resell them online. That's what I do for a living. These sold this weekend. These are a pair of Cole Haan shoes. They're in really good condition. Look at the bottoms on those. Paid $8 for these. I bought them in a bulk buy. These sold for $22 plus shipping. Not the best Cole Haans, but they were kind of thrown into the bulk buy, so I had to take them. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this and pack it up. He's an entrepreneur, yes. Entrepreneur. What's the last non-clothing item you sold? Ooh, that's a good question. Probably was a train. I haven't listed much non-clothing items in the last couple months, but it was probably a train probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. All right, those are packed in. You shake it, you don't hear anything moving. That means it's good. Good to go. I love that vintage Africa. The one in the background is a Kuji. It's a Kuji sweater. Actually, that one's not a Kuji. That's a Tundra. But I collect those. They're all over the place. If you're new here, I got them all back there. I got one there. We got one over there. And then behind the thing, we got one right there too. I got them everywhere. They're like artwork. Laugh out loud vintage Africa sweater. Yeah. Funny.
Is this all folded?
Yeah, I need that suit folded that's on the top though, because that's sold. All right, everybody. Kayla's here, so we have to be good. We can't say anything naughty anymore. She'll fire me if I do. This is going to ship for £2. A buyer paid $11.35 to ship these. It's only going to cost me $7.20. So I'm making a good portion on sales. 48 orders, yeah, between eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. Oh my God, Kayla! I know she's here. Everybody's saying hi to you.
Hi.
She got back from taking one of the kids to the doctor. She did her mom duty for the day. I let her out for a little bit, just a little bit. Now she's back. She has to do double the work. Just kidding. She's actually my boss. I have to do what she tells me to do. I felt good about 6 orders. Don't compare yourself to me. Please don't compare yourself. It's the worst thing to do. Comparing yourself to others and saying like, I wish I could do what that person does because I'm in a completely different boat than you are. So please don't compare yourself to me. You're in a completely different boat. Next up, we got a pair of Nikes. These are Nike Air Max 98 Leopard. tan black shoes, women's size 9. I paid $15 for these. These were listed for a while, so I got a $35 offer and I took them. So really good. Just moving out old inventory. I'm making about $15 profit after all fee, shipping, cost of goods. But to be honest, I probably shouldn't have paid that much for them. How'd you get to this level? Literally starting out by listing 5 items a day and growing my eBay store, taking all the profit I made and rolling it back into the store. That's how you get to this point. Yeah, it took me 5 years to get to this point. It's not going to happen overnight. I got a BIG statue in New York, some Kuji, with some Kuji a part of it. Nice. I sold used door handles from 1953 Ford truck yesterday for 150. Wow. Bought it for $5 and sold it for $160. That's insane. All right, these are just going to go into one of these boxes. I use these priority mail boxes. You get them free from USPS.com. These are actually called shoe boxes. They're specifically made to fit shoes into them. And then all I do is take some paper, throw them in the back, and try to ship it out. Free supplies. So you think 5 items a day could be safe bet to list or more listings, more traffic? I'm guessing, yeah. Obviously, if you list more, you have more chances of a sale and you have more chance of making sales. But if you can only do 5 a day, if you work a full-time job, 5 a day is a good number to do. 5 a day, every day, that's 35 new listings per week. Oh, this has to go FedEx. Whoops. Dang, this has to go. This is only a $35 sale, and they're making me ship it FedEx. So I got to get a new box. You want to go grab me a box, or you want to hang out with chat? Right, yeah, I can't use a shoebox, so it's got to go FedEx. I just realized that. I didn't realize eBay makes authenticated shoes for less than. It's now down to $35 sales. That's pretty crazy. So this has to go FedEx, not USPS.
Where's the box?
It's out in the garage. You want to hang out with them for a minute, and then I'll just go run out there and grab it. I did not know. Oopsie daisy. Okay, I'll keep that one there. You want to swap? She's gonna come hang out with you guys for a minute while I go grab the box really quick.
Oh my god, my legs hurt. I actually worked out this morning, so now my legs hurt every time I walk. Hey guys. Hello. What's up, Mariah? How was everybody today? How was vacation? It was nice. It was very nice. Very chill. Very, very chill. How was everybody else's weekend? That's all folded. Hey guys. What's up, Abby? Hey Cass. What's up? Hello. Hey Trisha. Where'd you go for vacay? We stayed at a resort in Orlando. It was really fun. Did you thrift on vacation? No, because we had all 3 kids, and that is, we're not brave enough to do that. If the baby wasn't with us, we would probably be able to do it, but the baby pulls things off the racks. So no, we're good. Doing mountain climbers, hard workout. Yeah, those do hurt. Those do hurt. Are you in Florida? Yes. Hey to Wayne's boss. Your boss.
You're my boss.
Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff over here.
I know, 48 orders. All right, let me get all this stuff out of here.
Got it now?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I'm going to go put more stuff away.
I'm back.
Bye-bye.
All right, so I just went and got a box out in the garage. This is actually one I got a Nike order shipped in. Because this has to go FedEx, I can't use a USPS box. I have to use a normal box. So do you buy your labels off eBay? Yes. But for example, this is a free label because it's going through the Authenticity Center. So if you guys didn't know, when an item ships through the Authenticity Guarantee, you get a free label and you ship it via FedEx. It's like a perk that you get shipping Authenticity Guarantee. So this is going to go to authentication. They're going to make sure it's a legit pair, make sure everything's good with it, and then they're going to ship it off to the customer from there. So now I have to ship it in a box like this instead of the other box, which kind of sucks because I can't use a free box. So
all these jeans too.
yeah, all those need to be folded. The jackets, just hang them or put them over there on that thing. I'm gonna hang them in the closet. All right. All right, that should be good enough to hold that down, and then I'm just gonna get my free label. So I literally just hit get free label, and it's gonna give me a label to ship for free. I gotta raise this up a little bit. I like recycling boxes. Yeah, I always keep boxes, especially like this, because this box is perfect for shoes. You get it from Nike, you literally just reuse the box and ship your stuff out. Is there a big fee to going through Authenticity Center? There's actually no fee for you and no fee for the customer. There's zero fee. It doesn't cost the buyer anymore. It doesn't cost the seller anymore. It's literally just a free service eBay gives. Because if you don't know, like 3 years ago, there used to be a lot of fake shoes sold on eBay. It's a really big issue. So to give buyers more confidence in buying on eBay, they gave out this new authenticity guarantee service. And it's been working great. Last year they stopped. They used to give no fees on shoe sales too. So literally, if you sold a pair of shoes for $100, you got $100. But they recently took that away. I think it was like last year they took that away. During the pandemic period, you could literally buy shoes on eBay, have them shipped to your door, and then resell them back on eBay, and you knew that you're getting the full amount. So a lot of people did that, but then they stopped doing that, which kind of sucks. So, all right, next up, we have a pair of Allen Edmonds. These are really good. These are Allen Edmond Sarasotas. Really nice woven pattern to these. I got these for $8 also in that bulk buy. These sold for $89.99 plus shipping. Really good sale. Yeah, enough said on that one. These are really good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some paper to the bottom so that way they're padded on the bottom and on the sides. Because these are expensive pair of shoes, I don't want them to be damaged in shipping. Just gonna throw them in there like that. Push them in, pat them all around. They should be good. There's probably great yard sales in Florida. There is. All year long, you can go to garage sales. All right, almost done. Almost done. One more sale, and then we're finally done. Quick question, quick answer. My mom and sister save boxes for shipping material for me. That's nice. I used to have a business on my mail route that used to save me boxes and those bubble things too. That was awesome when they saved me those bubble things. Those big old bubble things. These are going to ship out for 3 pounds. It's going to Georgia. The buyer paid $13.30 to ship, and it's only going to cost me $7.20 to ship. Jersey was purchased last night. They're asking for a refund because it'll be a little short. So Jersey was purchased last night. So if you already shipped it, it hasn't arrived at their house. They can't ask for a refund until they get it. You have to tell them as soon as they get it, they can open a return if you want to accept the return. If you have no returns, you still have it. You can cancel. I would cancel that order because they're going to just refund. They're going to ask for a return anyway. So you'll refund the order, and then on eBay, you'll ask for, if you sold it on eBay, you'll ask for a refund of the label, which takes, I think, up to 90 days for you to get the return from the money from that. So yeah, I guess you'll have to do it that way if you still have it. I would just refund them because they're going to ask for a return anyway. Yeah, I like building customer trust. Exactly. That's what you should be doing on that one. Just refund them because they're going to be a problem down the road anyway. Next up, last sale we're going to pack up is this Canali suit. Pick this up for $8.56 and it sold for $69.99 plus shipping. Really good sale. Another really, really good one. Do you get shipping discounts with a store? I think you do. I think you get a couple extra shipping discounts. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I've always had a store, so it's a hard question for me to answer. Is there reasoning I need to add, though? Just say buyer requested cancellation. That's all you need to. Never thought of a refund. Never had to do a refund before. Yeah, just go into your Go into the sale, click the drop down bar, and it should say buyer requested. Click cancel, and it says buyer requested to cancel. That way you don't get hit with a ding. What do you do for health insurance? That's my only dilemma. You can buy health insurance on the open market. You can buy health insurance. If you want health insurance, I'm a young guy. I don't really need health insurance, to be honest. We do have it, but I've got a really cheap plan because I hardly ever go to the doctor. This one's going to go padded flat rate. Where's this person live? Oh, they live in Fort Myers. Never mind. It's going to go regular envelope. I'll just use one of these. I was going to use a priority mail envelope, but I have these right here. I don't have any more. Appreciate you and the wifey. Appreciate you. It's a pain because it's expensive, but it's better to have it. Yep. It's better to have it, but again, I'm only 30. I don't have any health issues, knock on wood. Don't have any health issues, so I don't really need an expensive plan. All right, so this one's going to go regular priority mail because it is going really close. It's going to Fort Myers, so it's only going to cost me $7.20 to ship. Buyer paid $10.05 to get this shipped out to them. Have you ever heard of a problem getting the money from eBay on sales made by using PayPal? No. But when you first start eBay, they will hold some of your funds for a little bit of time. They want to make sure you're a legit person. My son, chronic health issue. It happens. Yes, it does happen. I understand. But for right now, if that ever happens, then I'll just buy a more expensive health insurance plan. Have you hung the Miss Me shorts? I haven't got them in yet because the post office was closed this weekend. But that's it. My son was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 20 with no insurance. A nightmare. I feel bad for you, but I think I'm good for right now. I got a health insurance plan. It's not like the most expensive one. It does cover a lot of stuff though. So how do you decide if you're going to do free shipping or calculated shipping? I'm playing around with that right now. There are some items that are under $30 that I'm doing plus shipping for and just pricing them lower. Other items that are above $30, I think with those I'm going to do free shipping. But that's it. That's all we got. Did the jacket fit in one bag you used to store items? Yes, it fit in one of the. It's actually the bigger size bag. It's not the 9x11s. No, those. That fit in a small bag. Oh, that was a small bag. Oh, it actually fit in a small bag. That's what Kayla said. So that jacket was a size 50R, and she folded it up and got it into a smaller bag, and then I put that into a regular bag. Both of those bags are linked in my bio, Amazon storefront, if you want to get them. I don't think we're blaming you, just saying it's better to have insurance first. Yeah, I do have insurance. I have insurance. So thanks for answering. No problem. I blacked out when I was driving. My doctor bill was $90,000. Luckily, it was waived somehow. Normally, doctors will waive if you don't have insurance. Little tip. If you don't have insurance, normally doctors' offices will work with you more, and you'll be able to get a reduced bill because they know that you're not going to pay it. They have to get that money. So the way they get that money is they just drop it. Also, our kids, when they go to doctor visits, we had a period of time where they didn't have insurance, and the doctor visits only cost $50. Insurance for that month to have our kids on insurance would have been like, I think it was like $200 per kid or something like that. So we actually saved money because the kids only go to the doctor but once or twice a year. So you're wasting money if you have insurance. Again, if something happens to them where there's like a catastrophic event, yeah, you're going to get hit with a big bill. But if it's just day-to-day life, you actually save money. If you put that money away, when something like that happens, you just pay for it. What's your inventory system like? I put everything in bins. All my bins are lettered and everything on the inside is numbered. When I make a sale, I just look at my eBay custom SKU. That's where my SKU is. So charity can pick up the bill. Yep. We have insurance for those write-offs. Yep. Stay moving, folks. I sit for hours a day listing and stuff, and I just had 3 blood clots and almost died. Yeah, keep moving. Don't sit in the chair too long. That's why I'm standing right now. I got a standing desk. We actually got 2 standing desks just for that reason, so I'm not sitting all day. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. I am going to be live on Surf's Up Live tonight at 9:30, so don't look for me here. Go to Surf's Up. You'll still be able to find me if you look at the top of your TikTok page, but I'm going to be live on Surf's Up. If you're watching YouTube or Facebook, hop over to TikTok tonight. I guess it's going to be a pretty informative live. He's going to ask me all kinds of different questions. I think he has like a whole list of questions he's going to ask me, so I don't even know what they are, and I'm kind of scared. So you guys should hop over and watch that live. And we're going to get some listings done. And I'm actually starting to get hungry, so I might actually make myself some lunch. So appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you